Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Marvelous Monday, October 12th. Okay, middle of the month already. This week, we are in the middle of the month that quickly. I wanted to add a piece to the hey, Margaret. Hello, YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining me. Listen, I wanted to just take an additional step toward Friday's perspective about the ants and maintaining an ant focus, not allowing anything to distract you because distractions are all around us. And as we can see, the time is continuing to tick for the calendar. The calendar equals life. And we're going to blink, and October is going to be gone. We're going to be staring at November. And we already know November and December fly by with all the holidays, and this year in particular, because we're going to be trying to come up with alternatives to how we typically do Thanksgiving and how we typically gather together. And so I just want to remind you, nothing earth shattering like you've never heard it before, but I want to remind you of the necessity, the need to remain focused and watch out for distractors. So distractors are like Scud missiles. They come in and they destroy things, and you're left wondering like, oh my goodness, what just happened to me? I want us to remain undistracted in every area of our lives. We got a lot of stuff going on out here. We are waiting for the perfect candidate and the perfect issues to be on the ballot before we decide. That's a distraction. That's a distraction. We're out waiting for something that's not going to come. Keep your focus. Don't get sidetracked by the fluff issues. I promise you, there are puppet masters behind everything we see pulling the strings. And if all we're doing is looking at what's going on, looking at the surface, and ooh and ah, and did you hear that? And it's a distraction. We have to focus ourselves enough to recognize there's more going on. Even in our relationships, stay focused. If one of the things that you want in those five areas of your life, your financial health, physical health, spiritual health, relationships, and your career. If in this area, this realm of relationships, if you want stronger relationships, you got to be on the guard for the distractors, because it's a distraction to argue about, I'm tired of taking the trash out. Y'all act like I'm the only one who can't see the trash, who is starting to smell. Am I the only one that's got a nose and eyes around here? When in actuality, it's not about the trash. It's not about the money that they didn't pay you back, even though they kept saying they were going to pay you back, and you steady seeing all the new things that they are getting, and it's a distraction. And I'm just asking, hey Johnny, I just want us to make sure we're not getting distracted as the real focus is going on burying, doing other things. Look in. The challenge becomes to look into your relationships. What kind of surface level stuff are you being satisfied with? Well, hello, Miss Tamina. What surface level issues are capturing your attention, even though your gut tells you there is more to this? Why is this such a big deal? I am not following that. You think it's about the money that was unpaid. You think it was about because she didn't say thank you. There's a trust issue going on. They don't trust you. They don't trust you. Now it's easier to deal with, and you ain't pay me my money. Or why y'all keep walking past this trash? That's easy to stay on that realm than to possibly deal with the truth of, you've broken your word too many times. You didn't show up too many times. For that nth time you didn't show up, it's a matter of trust. And so this other lightweight, elementary surface level is easy, but it'll never get you where you want to go. It will never get to the point of moving that relationship to a stronger, vibrant, healthy, loving, fun relationship. All this stuff that you see out here, wow, it's easier to be a voyeur in someone else's life than to roll your sleeves up and do the work in your own relationship. So we sit around and oh, wow, I wish it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, if only, but it would never happen because and he, okay, distractors, distractors. And we just need to peel back and recognize that they're out there. I promise you, they are out there. They are all around us. None of us get past distractors. Some of us just starve your distractors, feed your focus. Oh, I like that, baby sis. Ty, long distance high five. She says, starve the distractors and feed your focus. We got to recognize that they are distractors before we can starve them, though. And that's what I'm saying. Do the work, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. What just seems surface level to you? What is your gut saying? I can't put my finger on it, but there is something else going on. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Johnny. So listen, this is what I'm saying. Time is ticking, and the enemy, your enemy, wants you to stay distracted. Not only just your spiritual enemy, absolutely, the enemy of your soul keeps us distracted with surface level stuff. That's real. I mean, she didn't repay that money, and you needed it too. She ain't repaid that. That's a distractor. It's a distraction. And so Scud missiles are continuously throwing us off, continuously, blowing up things all around us. But you have to be deliberate and intentional about staying on focus. Like the ants. I'm just gonna stick to that video. Those ants that, by the way, they're all gone. The ants that were just, I mean, they were on the move, and every time they ran into each other, they did not stop and argue about whose turn it is to move, and I ain't doing it again, and why you always would. They simply went around and got on their focus, and they stayed on their mission. We're wasting life arguing with people about whose turn it is and who's right. And I got a right to be. And don't you understand? You're wasting life. What is the focus that you're trying to find? Where is the goal that you're trying to meet? What is the relationship that you're trying to build? Financially, where are you trying to get? You can't work all your life. You can't work all your life. And we're being distracted by what looks to be real on the IG, and our bank account is telling us the real truth. Okay, we cannot be distracted. Distractors do what they do. Okay, they got a job. It's to throw you off your game. It's to throw you off your mission. It's to throw you off your focus. They're on their job. Are you on yours? Okay, because ours needs to be laser focused to what it is we want. Laser focused to becoming the best version of ourselves. Laser focused. So that means you surround yourself with those who can encourage you to stay on focus. You surround yourself, even if you don't have, I've had so many people tell me, I don't have nobody in my life like that. Go into this thing called a virtual world. Okay, you can reach anybody on this planet virtually. If somebody in Uzbekistan is living the life that you want, and they think like you do, and they got a different mindset, and you saw how they, then tune in. What I'm saying is they're out there. It's a distraction while you sit back and say, ain't nobody in my life positive and everybody in my life is negative. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. Get on your focus. Get on your job. I promise you, distractors, they know their job. They are masterful at their job. And you are falling into a trap and getting further and further behind. Absolutely, it has to be conscious. We must be deliberate. We must be intentional about staying on track. Okay? That's my reminder for you. Go out, make it a marvelous Monday. Make it a marvelous Monday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves. I'll see you here Monday through Friday, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 on the East Coast.